Jada Emperor checking in once again. Y'all already know what time it is. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Libra. What's up with it, Libra gang, gang, gang? We in this thing. Y'all, the Libra way. Libra gang, Libra way, all day, every day. No pre-message. Coming back with another general. The second one for today. What does Libra need to know? I appreciate the love, support, likes, comments, subscribes, donations, and contributions. Okay, you're juggling two places, two things. Stability, emphasis on stability or a balance as well. Trying to balance it all out. I see you trying to balance it all out. You're gonna need to be able to use your spiritual discernment at this time. See things for what they are, not for what they present themselves as, but the truth in the situation. All right, manifest. It's saying go ahead and manifest, co-create, transmutate. Looking back at a past situation, that's affecting your manifestations currently. No attachments from the past. If you're able to sever those ties and attachments from the past, and it's hard sometimes, even with soul ties, it's hard to sever those ties. But if you're able to really put yourself in the position to where you can balance it all out, meaning live in the now as today. Today, every day is a new day. So you choose who you want to be today, tomorrow, or the next day, or tomorrow's ain't promised, but you get what I'm saying. It's a choice, therefore. It's the strings from the past that weighs us down and holds us back, if that makes sense. Strings of the past. But if you can shift your mind to the current, to the new, today's a new day. I am who I decide to be. Now, granted, there are some levels to that, but you get what I'm picking up what I'm putting down. All right, the cards are I'm still shuffling, trying to get the cards ready. I'm picking up on a connection. Your divine counterpart could be an Aries, don't have to be. But the Emperor is the only card that was showing itself. Also, the Chariot, Cancer, and also Aquarius. That also showed itself Leo. Yeah. All right, now the Star card wants to come out at the bottom of the deck. Wish come true, but also you're getting exactly what you want with the Star. Prayers answered. By way of you doing something, you initiating something. You have to initiate it, or you had to, you will. Yeah. Taking matters into your own hands. You're making it happen. You're making it happen for yourself. You making it happen regardless. You got it going on type energy. Oh yeah, you're protected. It may not look like it, but you're protected. You're protected and divinely guided. Even if it looks like you're by yourself, or even if it looks like you're vulnerable or not, you're always protected. Let's go ahead and pull it. First card out was the Seven of Cups. A lot of illusions, a lot of snakes in the grass, a lot of smoke and mirrors, a lot of obstacles that were needed to overcome. Looks like you were fighting it or overcome it, trying to overcome it. King of Wands. Either you did or you mastered it, or you got content with either the struggle, the fight, the uphill battle. What's the advice? Queen of Swords. Know when to cut something off. And it looks like you did. That's the advice for the recent past. Currently, Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles often refers to financial upset or struggle, but it also could represent ghosting or leaving someone out in the cold. Three of Pentacles. So you're building. I have a feeling it's emphasis around money, finances, because you're building, but you feel tied to something. Again, it's the strings that are holding us back. The ties, the chains, the weight of the chains. Ace of Swords, you will overcome it though, because you already cut something off. Libras have their stages, and we have our process. Confirmation. The Strength card. Overcoming something by dominating it, or overcoming something by winning the fight. Looks like you win the fight or the struggle, the battle, whatever the case is, by deading it or by putting an end to something. This must come to an end type energy. I'm still figuring it out. Still trying to balance out the energy, right? But the Strength, Six of Cups, Five of Wands, Death. Only dealing with people who can reciprocate the energy, knowing your value or your worth, not settling, not going low. not double dipping. Okay, the moon. 6 of Swords. So we go from the moon to the 6 of Swords in that advice. 6 of Swords represents moving to calmer waters, escaping, doing what's best for you, or only taking what's necessary. Yeah, the Chariot, moving on, travel, and then 2 of Wands. You know where you're headed. You're headed to us. You know where you're headed. You're headed, like, tunnel vision. You're on a path, and you're headed towards that path right now. The Chariot and then the 2 of Wands, it definitely represents going towards something. Like, you see a vision, or you see the route, or you see it's saying take that. Oh yeah, this fell on the ground. It says detox, drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, throw some shit out. Emphasis on unfriend that asshole or throw some shit out. Or, like I said, just detox in general. Yep, putting some to an end. I guess I can write that. I can write that down. Let's pull a card for each sign. If this is resonating, like, if you want me to pick up on your energy, comment. What does Libra need to know dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces? Everything you need to know about me is linked in the description. However, let's get into it for the all signs. And the all signs energy can shift and be different every reading. Don't expect it to be consistent. Don't expect like a pattern unless you just know the energy for sure. Unless you know beyond these readings, you know, like you know your real life. You're not just guessing about what the other person is doing. What does Libra need to know dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces? Libra dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Thank y'all for being patient. Ooh, that Judgment card came out. Yeah, trust your discernment, trust your judgment. Devil is definitely tempting you. Maybe you got something that someone wants, or yeah. The Devil and the Hermit. Idle mind is the devil's playground. If you keep to yourself, yeah, the devil can't tempt you if you're doing bad. If you're already doing evil and wicked things, how can the devil tempt you? So think about it. So if you're not doing those things, then guess what? If you're dealing with an Aries, King of Pentacles, focus on finances or be mature. Take a step back and focus on your stability. Vice versa. If you're dealing with a Taurus, leave them out in the cold, or they feel left out in the cold, or you're going to leave them out in the cold. Vice versa. They left you out in the cold. If you're dealing with a Gemini, keep your head down and keep working. Ignore them at work. If you're dealing with a Cancer, offer them something, or they have an offering. Blessing from universe. If you're dealing with a Leo, 3 of Wands, building. They want to build. It's unstable though. They want you to do majority of the work while they take credit. If you're dealing with the Virgo, emphasis on money, building their own finances, need money for a specific plan. If you're dealing with a Libra, jaded, guarded, watching their back, looking over their shoulder, or bitter due to a specific outcome. If you're dealing with the Scorpio, feelings are mutual. They want what you want. They own what you own. Great minds think alike. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they want to offer you some love. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, it's one-sided, or they miss you, or accept the good with the bad. That's what they want you to do. Accept them the way they are. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, all they can offer is sex or one thing, vice versa. If you're dealing with the Pisces, you don't see it or they don't see it. Missed opportunity due to the fact that someone ain't seeing it clearly. You don't or they don't. Or it's going over your head. Wake up and smell the coffee or the roses, but you're not. Blinded or jaded, upset. All right, one last one for the sign of Libra. Then I'm gonna let y'all get up out of here. I will let go of the shit that doesn't serve me. That part, that way. That's all I got for the sign of Libra. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.